When one visits most police stations in and around Kampala, one cannot miss the several typed A4 paper-sized notices reading, "Police bond is free, do not pay for it." They are visibly pinned on notice boards and in some cases on the walls. Police authorities go an extra mile to inscribe phone numbers of the commanders of the respective stations and toll-free numbers, which they say anyone can call in case a police officer asks for money as a prerequisite for granting a suspect bond. The emphasis put on these notices suggests that police authorities are fighting the practice of police officers asking for money to release suspects on bond. However, a team of Vision Group journalists carried out an investigation at various police stations in Kampala and the surrounding areas and found a different picture. Our investigative team got telltale evidence showing police officers taking money from relatives and friends of suspects as a requirement for them to secure bond. As we moved from station to station, we discovered that the money paid for bond differs depending on the nature of the case, and in many cases, it is negotiable. For cases where police officers carry out swabs and arrest dozens of mostly youth suspected to be criminals, investigations discovered that policemen usually ask the suspects to pay 50,000 shillings so that they can be released on bond. In one of the cases, we captured all our investigative cameras at Kaboa Community Police Station. A man who looks like a broker approaching relatives ostensibly to negotiate on their behalf, dressed in a checked shirt and grey trousers. The well-built, clean-shaven man cuts a figure of a mature person, probably in his late 40s or early 50s. We do not know whether he is a policeman or not, but given the evidence with which he talks to relatives of suspects, one can easily trust him. Clearly, he is a broker trying to explain how much should be paid to secure bond. At the same police station, Kaboa Community Police Station, we engage the investigating officer, who we establish is called Yokoram Olaru, to secure bond for a suspect. With the help of a relative to a suspect in custody whose identity will not disclose for security purposes, on April 2nd, he engaged with Yokoram Olaru, who told him the suspect was arrested on March 29th and that the file was ready to be taken to court. The suspect's name is Rashid Mujenyi, arrested on allegations of stealing a hen belonging to one Resti Nambiru. Having assured the relative to Mujenyi that he had sourced all the statements from the complainant, the witness, and the suspect, and all that is left is to present to the judge, he drops the bombshell with enthusiasm that we can now dance to his tunes. He said, "Go to the next office, you will find a man wearing glasses. Just tell him everything and ask him what you should do. Whatever he tells you, come back to me." In the next room, we find a light-skinned man with a mustache wearing glasses. We later learn that he is called George Nyanabanji, the officer in charge of Criminal Investigations Department, or CCID, at Kaboa Community Police Station. After exchanging pleasantries, we straightaway explain the reason why we are in his office seeking bond for the suspect. We tell Njanabanji that the suspect has been detained since March 29th. By implication, the mandatory 48 hours that he was supposed to spend in custody had elapsed without him being produced in court, and therefore he deserved to be granted bond. On interacting with the OCCID, he asks what the suspect's case is. Unfortunately, we had mistakenly forgotten to ask for his details from the suspect's friend. To avoid suspicion, we quickly excuse ourselves to go back to the investigating officer to establish the offense. We ask permission to go to the cells to talk to the suspect, who says he is a manicurist, and at the time of his arrest, at around 4 p.m. on March 29th, he was knocking at a customer's gate in Kabowa. On our return, we negotiate with Indiana Banji. He agrees to take 50,000 shillings before he sends us back to the investigating officer Olaru to process his bond document. However, Olaru also asks to be given something, apparently for his help in processing the bond papers. So we give him 10,000 shillings. Both Indiana Banji and Olaru pick the money without any regard to a possibility of being recorded. 21-year-old Rashid Mujenyi, the suspect, promises never to engage in any criminal act. Seeking money from the public to get a service which is supposed to be free continues in many police stations. The police political commissar, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Asan Kasinja, says if a suspect's file has not been sanctioned to the Director Public Prosecution's Office after spending 48 hours in custody, a suspect must be released on police bond, which is free.
OCCID bwabanga alabye nti omuntu ono ajja kusuka musawa na 8 awandika mfairo ono ateebwe ku kakalu ka police ye police bond sibuke guli. Now the OC station is supposed now to issue the document police bond eno. Okay? Aha. So bobo ina abakwimirira abasobola okuleeta bwoba obuze katugambe tubayita bayima ndowooza sibwe gule. So ekyo kyekimu. Ekyokubiri oteekwa okuba oyina wosula tumanyiwo place of abode nga poliisi egimanyi oba ogitadde mu fayiro omuntu n'alaba nti kale Kasinje asula wano na wano. Kyokusatu at least LC erina okuba nga ekumanyi nti ono omuntu tumumanyi. Ekyokuna omusango ogw'omusango gwoba gwoba ovunaanyibwa omusango nga guri criminal teguri nti civil obachi kale bwe kibanga bamaze okweestablishinga omuntu aweebwa police bond eno nga bwogambye ya bwereere.
He asserts that such officials who ask for bribes should be reported to the anti-corruption unit so that legal action is administered.
Okujja omuntu kumujja ko police bond, a center police bond, kiba kitegeeza buli yake. Si bwe kiri. That is corruption. That is bribery. Osobola nabo okubakubira n'obategeeza nti wano omuserikale gundi ne gundi yatutte emitwalo gyange 2. Yes. So that is what we can do.
In part 2 of the series, we will bring you tricks police officers use to extort money from the public. Vision Group Investigative Project is supported by the Democratic Governance Facility.